Okay, welcome to Hades Omega's little bike ride here. So we're gonna take. I'm here riding the Sur Ron Light Bee today. It's been raining a lot in the Bay Area, so I haven't got a chance to ride it in a minute. So I think the last video I made, I was testing out the mirrors on these new Power Mad handguard mirrors, and they are awesome. They do the trick. So today I'm doing a range, kind of a fun little range test ride. So I'm gonna ride the Sur Ron Light Bee in low power mode. Yeah, I'm gonna ride the Sur Ron Light Bee in low power mode. Maybe I will switch over to high power to get some regen when I slow down. Maybe on like hills or something. But other than that, we're gonna ride it in low power mode. And also, I'm gonna turn the regen on now. I wish there was like a button you could hit and it would give you regen if you wanted to. I don't even know this is gonna change for me. Hopefully somebody shows up. But anyway, we'll start the video when we start moving again. I know you guys don't want to see me sitting at stoplights and stuff. All right, here we go. I wonder if it will change. I wonder if it'll change. So the little sensor is right here. This is where you stop if you got like a motorcycle, and it will change, But this one may not change. Oh, it did change. There it is. So it works. So the Sur Ron Light Bee will trip the light. Like it's really annoying. That's a really annoying thing about riding motorcycles. Sometimes they don't activate. Man, I gotta clean my face shield. Sometimes they don't activate the street light sensor. So here we go. I'm gonna go into the bike lane. So whatchamacallit, I just did a video. I shot a video on some moped laws or e-bike laws in California, and one of the laws are that you can operate a moped in a bike lane. You can operate in the bike lane if you wanted to. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go operate in the bike lane today. And I get that regen in there so we don't waste that energy. Sur Ron sure is slow in... Okay, I'm going to make a right turn here. Get back on the bike lane. Oh, we're in high power mode. Okay, yeah, so it's just going to be all low power today. Pretty much, unless, like I said, I wanted to use the regen. Except when we go up that bridge. I'm just going to put it in high power mode so we can get up that bridge fast. Up. Stay in the bike lane, there we go. So we got a lot of weird... San Jose has been doing a lot of stuff for like bicyclists in the last couple of years. We've got these odd bike lanes that are like in the middle of the street and stuff. So yeah. So right now we're going a speed of 22 miles an hour. Not fast at all. So I'm going to look at my mirror. It looks clear. We're going to head back into the bike lane here. Yeah, so we got a lot of these bike lanes, and then we got like these shared lanes where you can ride the bicycle. And shit, dude, I'm just going to put it in high power mode to get up this hill as fast as possible. We can do that. But in the interest of saving power, we shouldn't, But I will motor up this hill. The speed limit is 30 miles an hour anyway, so we're going past it. So I will just have to not go full throttle. That's all. But I am wearing my full motorcycle gear and my dealie, my backpack with some stuff in it. I got some alteration work to do. Oh, okay, I see how it works. There's a dual bike lane here. So supposedly, oh, okay, okay, so that's a weird one right there. That's a two-way bike lane. I never noticed that. I drive past this thing all the time. This thing with the barriers, and that's a two-way bike lane that goes the other direction. I've never seen that before. I never noticed it until I was trying to ride in the bike lane. I was like, wait a minute, that's a dual bike lane. So that's a strange instance right there. I'm gonna put it in low power mode again. That's another weird instance there where So we're just gonna travel on the side like a bicycle right now. We could, actually it's 30 miles an hour. We could totally keep up with traffic here, but that's okay. We'll just let them pass us. But yeah. So the cool thing about being able to go in the bike lane is you could use it to pass traffic. That's so I just found out another, what's the word, advantage to having a moped is that you can ride in the bike lanes and you can pass traffic while you're in the bike lane. You cannot do that on a motorcycle. That's one thing a motorcycle cannot do. You cannot ride in the bike lane with a motorcycle. Unless you're gonna make a turn or turn into a driveway, that's the bike lane thing. So we're gonna try to use this thing as an e-bike today. So just to see what kind of range we can get. So the planned route was to go to whatchamacallit. I gotta go to this alteration shop. And just let that guy pass me. I gotta go to this alteration shop. That's in like kind of Santa Clara. It's like at the outskirts of Santa Clara, the Santa Clara San Jose border. It's about 7 miles. So far we've gone about 2 miles. So we're almost like halfway there. So there's those Ford e-bikes. It's called a Go Bike. I've never ridden one before. Seems interesting. Why would you do that when you have a Sur Ron Light Bee, Marlon? Anyway. Yeah. So we're doing a little range test today. So I'm gonna see how far we can take it. I got to go to the bank, and maybe I might go buy an extra key for this thing. So we're gonna go a whole bunch of places, is what I'm gonna say. So I think the ride will total around. It should be like 14 miles to get to the alteration shop and back, but like you can totally man, this thing is slow as balls in low power mode. I'm going 23 miles an hour right now. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do some lane splitting. No bike lane, kind of scary. Oh, there is a bike lane up there. That's good. I'm gonna stick with the traffic here. It's kind of narrow, but there is a bike lane out there. Kind of weird. Okay, well, we're gonna try to go up this bridge. Hopefully, the Sur Ron could do it in low power mode. Should. It's got the super torquey sprocket. So. See, you go up this bridge. It does it just fine. Just fine. The seat's starting to hurt my ass now after about 3 miles. Okay, so we gone 3 miles. We're roughly halfway there. Just gonna go cruise down this hill. 24 miles an hour. Ooh, yeah, here we go. We can do it. Come on. Top speed. Top speed. We've hit 35 miles per hour max speed already. But I think I cheated. I used the high power mode. Yeah, we got about 24, 25 there. Yeah, this bike is pretty slow with the 62 sprocket when it's in low power mode. It's slower than a stock thing, So there's a police car that just passed us, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you rock it." No, not really. He didn't really do that, but he didn't really care. Then I'm going super slow in the bike lane. Oh yeah, I forgot I have mirrors. So. Oh, I didn't go over one. Okay, so one thing I was going over was there's no bike lane right now, and we have to ride on the right side of the road as far as possible because they didn't make a bike lane for us. Boohoo. So there's a chance of you getting doored if you ride your Sur Ron like this. And if you guys don't know what getting doored is, I don't know what everybody else calls it, but getting doored is like when somebody opens the door on you and when they're getting out of the car and you slam into it, crash into it. There is a chance of that happening if you operate the Light Bee like that, like an e-bike. So yeah. So one other thing I want to talk about is how what's the word? The most legal way to operate your Sur Ron Light Bee on the street is to register as a moped. It'll be legit, It'll be legit. If you could do it, I don't see any problem. The previous owner didn't have much of a problem getting this thing, if you ride it in low power mode, we're going to go off to the side here. If if you operate it in low power mode, then there should be no problem. There should be no problem, you know, operating it as like an e-bike or a moped, motorized bicycle. Because you gotta have, but there's the requirements. You gotta wear a DOT-approved helmet, so you gotta buy one of those. And you gotta have insurance, which I'm paying $80 a year for right now. And then you have to register it, but registering it is no big deal, man. It costs like 20 bucks or something. 20 bucks for the life of it. So yeah. Then I would say, like, hey, you know, especially the way my e-bike, my Sur Ron is set up right now, you can operate it in high power, dude. It'll go only 35, 36 miles an hour. Just don't, you know, I wouldn't go 36 miles an hour in a bike lane, you know, but if you wanted to just go ride in a 35 or 40 zone, I say go for it. Just put in high power mode, man. Like, I don't think anybody gives a shit, you know. Like, hey, you're riding a moped faster than 30 miles per hour, you know. But yeah, just I wouldn't be going, like, you know, don't be breaking those speed limits. That's for sure. That's definitely one telltale sign that you're doing it wrong. So you're breaking the law by breaking speed limits. So it's pretty cool. I never had a moped before. I used to have, when I was young, they had, like, you know, the legit mopeds, you know, the ones with the, it's a like they were made by like Honda or something, and they had pedals that you can pedal, and it had a motor on it, you know. Not those do-it-yourself motorized bicycles, you know, where somebody takes a bicycle and they plop a motor on it. No. It's a legit, what they call a moped back in the days. That's where the term originated from. It's a moped, right? It's a motorcycle. I guess it's a motorcycle that you can pedal. It's basically how you'd want to say it. Oh yeah, I haven't been going over the range. I hope it doesn't rain. It's getting cloudy. We've gone 5 miles so far on our little journey here in the city. It's been pretty flat, and we are at 86%. So looks like we'll definitely be able to make it home. It's 5 miles. I kind of do want to ride it a little more to test the range a little bit. I'm thinking I want to go 20 miles. I know we can go 20 miles because we can go 20 miles riding in off-road conditions. So that says a lot right there. You're putting the bike through like really stressful riding, and it's getting 20 miles already. So, but that was 20 miles and the battery was dead, man. Kaput! No bar power. Okay, there's a bike lane. Oh, and then you have to share the bike lane. You have to share the lane with everybody on the downhill. How you like them apples? Good. Fortunately, the lane is wide enough to share with the cars. So, and we're going about 24 miles an hour going down this thingy. We're going hella slow. It's like a totally different beast in low power mode. I can tell you that, man. It's not a beast at all. That's what I'm gonna say. But it is cool being able to ride on the side. Like if I was riding a motorcycle, I would totally split lanes right now, right where I am, you know. But see when you get into the legit bike lane up there, then that's one. Oh, there's even a sensor for the bikes right here. That's interesting. It's right here. These are sensors right here, I think. Yeah. So when you get to a legit bike lane like that, though, you cannot ride your motorcycle in there. So there it is. We're going on an e-bike ride. So we're pretty much there. We made it. It was only like 6 miles. I thought it was going to be 7. Yeah, it's about 6 miles almost. A little less than 6. So it's a little closer than I anticipated. But we were at 84%. We made it to the next town over, so that's cool. And we did it all by riding in the bike lane in low power mode. So yeah, I was under the misunderstanding that you could not operate a moped, motorized bicycle in the bike lane. I think I passed it here. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I'm here at my first stop, so we're gonna go do the thing, and then you can go do the thing, and then we'll go back onto it later. So I gotta have to get a backpack repaired because I don't want to do it myself. Hopefully they can do it. Oh no, is it closed? It looks like it's closed. Oh no, it's right here. I'm just gonna park my bike here. I'm not gonna lock it up. I think it'll be fine here, but I will take my GPS. All right, so we're at 6 miles. And we have 84% on the charge, so I mean that would tell me we're almost blown through what, 20%. So we got like 80% left. We could probably go 12. You know, we could probably go 30 miles. More than 30. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so this is the first stop for now. The Forest Tailoring. Alright, here's that. Okay, Hayes make it here. So, and I'm gonna go this way. Okay. So I got done at the alteration shop. So now we're heading back. I'm gonna take a different route back. I want to try to head to Lowe's and see if I can make a spare key for this bike. I do have 2 keys for this bike, but looks like it's got plenty of power until you get up to 20 miles an hour. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna take a different route back. We're gonna head down Heading, and then we're gonna head to the San Jose Airport. We're gonna actually ride around the San Jose Airport on the way back. I had to go to the bank. That's where I had to go. So one thing I had done recently on this bike is I tightened the headset on this bike. So I didn't know how to do it on this bike, and I learned how to do it. So check that video out if you want to know how to tighten the headset on a Sur Ron Light Bee. Hades Omega is a motorcycle dude, so I don't really know how to work on bicycles and stuff. I haven't really used the turn signals at all on this bike since we've been riding. Okay, there's a bike lane here. That's nice. Heading is a more bicycle friendly. Yeah. So here's one of the best advantages of a moped is you can ride it in the bike lane, and you can pass cars in the bike lane like this. See you suckers. Uh-oh, there's one turning right though. But there's parked cars here anyway, so you better not be turning right there. This guy is driving awfully close to the bike lane. Okay. Oh, and he's still riding in the bike lane. Look at that. I have no, that's an example of someone that does not have any, that has no spatial awareness of the vehicle they're driving, you know? Like he's still riding in the bike lane, still. The wheels are not supposed to go over the solid line, bro. So at least nice they got this little cushion here. They got this little cushion here for you. So from now on, I'm gonna be taking Heading. It's a better way. Okay, so now we're gonna have to kind of like split lanes around here because it's just a clusterfuck of cars here. We're gonna split lanes is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the regular lane for a little while and then go into the bike lane right here. I have not used my mirrors at all. The mirrors help if you're just going to operate it on the street, you know, just like a regular. We could totally do that. I think we could do that in high power mode. I think the speed limit is 35 here. We could probably do it because supposedly we can go 30 miles an hour. If you went 35, I don't think anybody would complain, you know. It's not really much faster than 30 miles an hour. Yeah, so we're at 7 miles right now, and we got 81 miles charged. I've been running it like max speed in low power the whole time. So the only time we went and used the only time we used high power was to get over that bridge because there was like no bike lane there. We had to share the lane, and I was like, man, I don't want to be in the lane for that long. Yeah, this is the 35 zone. So we could put it in high power mode and just motor down this road, you know. I don't think it matter. You can see the speed at which the cars are passing us, so we're only going like 22 miles an hour right now, so. I get scared to get doored, man. I used to make it, I have not ridden bicycles in a long time. I used to ride bicycles a lot, but not anymore, so. It's just dangerous riding on the road, man. That's why I like riding on bike paths, but I don't think you can ride it. They don't let you ride this on like a bike trail or anything, so. Go, we're moving right along. So I can tell you now, this seat feels pretty hard, man. It's pretty hard on my tuchus here, man. It's not the most comfortable seat for long distance riding, especially when you're not riding vigorously like we're not doing right now. So yeah, we're just motoring right along. We're at 80% now. Let's put the high power mode to get the regen on. Put it back on low power mode, and then yeah, I kind of wish there was a button. I might do something like that, make a separate button so like I can press it to get regen like on downhills or stuff, or when I want to stop. That actually sounds like a great idea, to add a separate button on the handlebar So it would be independent. It would be a momentary switch, kind of like the horn here. And when you press it, it would put it in high power mode momentarily until you let go of the button. And you know, it could be like a pass button, like, you know, like in those F1 cars, they have like a little button that gives it a little more power boost. It would be kind of like that, dude. It would be a juice button, man. It would be the nitro button, and then it would give you extra power for a second. And then if you wanted the regen from the high power mode also, as you come to a stop, you just press the button and it'll give you some regen action, you know, to slow down. I think that's a good idea. I might do that. It would work. You would just have to put it like somewhere down the line of the switch, you know. And oh, you know what? But you know what wouldn't work though? Oh no, it won't work. I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about it. It won't work because you'll have two switches, but like you would have to have the power switch in high mode, and then you would have to hit. Yeah, how would that work? That's a good question. Yeah, I wonder how I can make something like that. I'm trying to think. That does sound like a good idea. That's like something I would use if I was going to ride the bike like this, you know? Because you get very. I think you do get a little bit of regen in low power mode riding this bike, but you do get a little bit of power riding this bike in low power mode, but it's like barely noticeable. You can't. You could definitely notice the regen in low power and high power mode. So here we are. We're going up this hill in the bike lane here, and we're just motoring up at 22 miles an hour, pretty much the max speed. My Light Bee has the 62 sprocket, so it will not hit the top speed of 30 miles an hour while in thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a left turn here. I think I'm gonna share the lane. Yeah, we gotta make a left turn here, so it's kind of a little bit scary. So I have to. Go back and go onto the lane. I did not put it in high power mode, but I kind of do. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna follow this. Oh yeah, put it in high power mode. Keep on forgetting, see, so I can get that regen, dude. All right, here's we go. All right, here we go. So bikes can use that turning lane. Oh, there is a bike lane. I think this is the bike lane right here. I'm not sure. There's a bike lane over there. Stay right. Okay, so this one, see, it goes to the right. It starts veering to the right, but then it kind of goes to the left here. Oh shit! I don't want. Do you really want to try to attempt to do that? I gotta go over like 3 lanes to make a left turn. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Right here. Okay. There we go. It's a challenge trying to get to the left lane. Alright, here we go. We're doing it. You know, one thing I have to make on this bike is like a beeper for the blinker, so I know when it's on. So one of the things I did on this bike was I tightened the headset on it. It seems like it's doing okay. It's not a thing at all. Okay, so we're gonna go make a left here, and oh, you know what? This Lowe's is closed. Oh, I forgot they closed this Lowe's down. Damn it! I know Lowe's has been closing a lot of their stores, so I guess that's it. So this is the Lowe's I was gonna go to, but they closed it. I totally forgot they closed this one. So we're gonna have to go to a different Lowe's. Well, no, it feels really solid. I wiggled the handlebars just now. It seems pretty good. It's solid. I hope somebody is gonna turn into the airport, because I don't think this bike will trip the airport sensor, man. So I'm beginning to realize doing left turns on riding this thing as like a moped or a bicycle is difficult. Oh wait, this car's right there. Okay, cool. I can see him on my mirror. Hopefully it turns green.